Hey house guests, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 16 recap.
Can you believe this pig of a season is almost over?
There's only 2 episodes left after this.
Alright, so Julie looking not that great in black again.
Is she mourning the end of the season?
I think it's time for an intervention. There are other colors!
Did you notice at the beginning of the season she was wearing a lot of red? And then I think she got pissed off because Nicole wore red twice when she was evicted. And Julie was like, we can't wear the same color.
I think Julie just gets into a rut. Leave the black alone.
All right. Well, last time, the Frankie show was canceled. Except it wasn't, because we still had to deal with him tonight.
Alright, so they had a little flashback. They showed 5.5 hours before the live eviction.
Yeah. Frankie was asking Derek, like, are we good? Am I staying? And Derek was just like,
we're not?
No.
We're not good?
so he's hugging him, and okay, I'm Frankie. This is Derek. He was just like,
oh no. And then they had a meeting up in the HOH.
all the guys.
Frankie held court for about 2 seconds.
Oh, this was so bad. But I'm so happy they showed this.
My God. By you guys doing this, you have made me the most powerful person in this game. I'm telling you, when I get out of here, I'm going to connect with my millions, oh my God, they're millions now, of followers and the jury. I'm single-handedly going to pick the winner of this game.
Oh my gosh! I just slapped that baby.
Set him free.
Cody and Caleb were like, "Da fook are you talking about?"
They laughed in his face, and he was just like, I'm dead.
Caleb told Frankie to shut up.
You're not effing Jesus in this house.
That's what Cody said. Derek just sitting there because, of course,
He can't say a word. You know, he may be winning the game, but he's sacrificing his soul.
yeah, I've got a lot more respect for Cody and Caleb after they
Especially Caleb.
finally stood up to Frankie like that. Frankie was like, I would have beaten any of you. Like, I'm the best player in the game.
Okay.
Caleb's like, I don't think so.
Obviously you're not if you're going home before everybody else. Just saying.
All right, so that was pretty crazy. I am still appalled by some of Frankie's statements. But anyway, let's move on.
All right. Derek gets a holla from his baby and his wife.
That was so cute.
He just about pissed his pants.
Did you get teary-eyed?
No.
I got a little teary-eyed.
All right, so it's time to think about nominations.
Well, Derek and Victoria are still keeping up their whole charade.
Of course they are. They have to. But you know what? Derek's got final 2 deals with everyone. He's got to juggle all his boyfriends and girlfriends so that they don't get jealous of each other.
So he's like, Victoria, obviously you know you're going up. But then, what's he going to do with the second nomination? He wants to keep building that trust with Cody. And everyone knows that nominations don't really matter this week. So he's like, Cody, do you want to go up or should I put up Caleb? And obviously Cody's like, put up Caleb.
So he actually convinces Caleb to volunteer to go up on the block.
Hey, he's done it before when it did matter, so what's the big deal?
All right, so it's time for the noms. And of course Victoria's nominated. Yeah, we haven't seen eye to eye these last few weeks, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
BS.
And then with Caleb, oh, it's just a formality. Blah,
I got
blah,
your
blah.
back, bro.
And then Caleb jumps up, ready to Judy top Derek.
Hey, they're a Padres.
What does that
I
mean?
think he meant compadres.
Oh, Caleb.
Oh, he's like the guy from King of the Hill.
Yeah. So Caleb was like, yeah, it makes sense. Like, I'm the biggest threat in the house. It's whatever.
There's something out there waiting for me after I get out of this
gosh.
house, like a modeling contract or
A movie deal.
an army movie deal, a fitness model.
Maybe he'll get that extra role in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
He might, if that girl didn't make that tragic mistake All right, she had an accidental
All
pregnancy.
right. So this launches a whole montage of some of Caleb's most ridiculous stories from the season. I have to say, I'm not going to forget all of the horrible things that Caleb said to Amber and like how he was ridiculous with her, but I will admit some of his stories have been hilarious this season.
Absolutely hilarious, especially the vigilante justice.
That one, I loved how he was like, "Yep, I'm too manly for Halloween."
All right, so
What about the dating show that he wanted to do? They didn't show that one on this.
no. Well,
There's a lot of good stuff
they
out
did
there.
show the football penis photo shoot
That really
that I
happened.
warned you guys about before. You should have Googled it by now.
Yeah.
And then him saying, yeah, I never played soccer before, but I have a feeling if I got on the field, they'd say, that guy's pretty good.
And he said this to Cody, who actually...
Is a soccer player.
Yeah.
All right, so we met his daddy. Oh, Paul, you're like a big old Cody.
He seems
a big
young.
old Caleb. Yeah, he's kind of young. He's understanding of his boy.
I think that was his stepmom that they were showing.
Yes. He says, yeah, these stories are pretty incredible, but there is a hint of truth in every one of them. Maybe just that he's telling them.
I don't know.
Except for the dog breeding story,
Which
he
is
does
not
not
true.
breed dogs.
All right, good to know. I really, really did enjoy this segment. The only thing I wish we could have heard from his brothers, too.
Right. Well, God bless you.
Thank you.
They are, quarterbacking from their armchairs at home, and they're thinking he should have kept Frankie.
I think a
And
lot
he
of people
probably
are thinking
should've.
that.
All right, well, that's a sad thing.
Well, it was still fun to see, a little bit of
I love
Caleb's home life.
I love seeing the families.
Yes.
All right, so it's final POV competition time.
All right, well, it's stalker themed.
Wow.
To promote the new show on CBS.
Of course.
Remember that time that they showed Caleb like really early on in the season and that lower third ad showed up for Stalker?
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
All right, so all of the house guests get to play detective. Gee, maybe one of them is a detective.
Wow.
Derek. So they're all going to be stalking the Veto. There's a board with 14 clues. It's basically a web. You have to use the house guest picture to connect the webs, the
Yes.
strings, to complete the puzzle board.
So most of the clues applied to more than one person.
Yeah.
So you had to match them up correctly so that it was all right.
Right. Derek does not want to win this
No.
because it's going to get blood on his hands.
He
if
doesn't
he's
want to show
holding the
his
Veto.
cards.
Exactly. So everyone thinks that Derek has their backs.
And they show all three of them in the diary room. I'm so glad Derek has my back on this one.
Oh. All right, so Cody finished first. He tried to buzz in, but he had two wrong. Then Vic tried.
Oh,
She's like, I think I did pretty good.
I'm doing such a good job.
She got half of them wrong.
Oh, and freaking Caleb was just like, yo, beast mode, he knows this is not happening today.
He knows his limitations.
He
knows
never
when to say
studies.
one.
He knew that this competition was going to come and he was going to blow it. Too bad this was like really important for him.
I know. So Cody ended up winning. There's a penis celebration in the fire room nonetheless.
Bring your football to cover up.
It's like Wonder Twin powers activate. They all have to touch wieners to activate. Yeah.
So Caleb is all excited. He's like, yeah, my boy Cody won. Victoria's going home.
Poor Caleb. He's so naive. He doesn't know that he was used and thrown away.
Yeah.
He's no longer needed. He's going to be deactivated.
Somebody said this on Beanly. Caleb is like the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz because he's got the heart, but he doesn't have the brains.
All right. Well, it's a Julie check-in. Julie, we can't hear you.
They're
What?
just like,
What? What? What?
yeah. So some technical difficulties there.
They got it fixed pretty quickly. Thank God. All right. So.
Julie lets them know next Wednesday is the finale.
Oh, wow.
They were all thinking it was Sunday, so they were probably like, when they heard that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Another week with these. All right. So
Julie's like, Victoria, you've been up here, what, 9 times? Is there anyone left for you to thank? And it was kind of like a segue into Victoria's speech, and she was just like, yeah, like, I'll think of something. And Julie's like, okay, well,
you should do it now. Yeah. So she's like, congratulations. I love the game. And do what's best for your game, even if it's not saving me. I love you.
All right.
And then Caleb, poor naive Caleb. Yeah, Julie, I'm gonna give all the glory to God, and it's been a long road, and
he really made sure to emphasize loyalty.
I've been really loyal, and she sucks.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know.
He was saying how Victoria has never been in a position of power, so she hasn't really had the opportunity to prove that she's loyal and
she
to
didn't
save
win
the guys.
any games.
Yeah.
She didn't win. She sucks.
So then, well, Victoria looks disgusted, let's just say, during this
She
speech.
was
She's
pissed. She was like...
So then it's Cody's turn to explain what he's about to do.
Yeah. He basically says, you guys are both loyal, and this is going to blow your mind, but I have a final 2 deal with Derek.
Yes.
On day 2, we came up with this.
So he tells them all about the hitman.
Oh, I can't believe he did that.
Okay, so interesting reactions here. Caleb was just like, but Victoria was freaking holding back tears.
Yeah.
She was about to lose it because she's been in denial the whole season that Derek has any allies other than her.
But the funny thing is, Cody is future Caleb.
Yeah. Cody better watch out because
he's like Matthew McConaughey 10 years from now.
So that speech might come back to bite him in the butt. But anyway, Cody went ahead and evicted Caleb, and Caleb looked pretty pissed.
Yeah. But, you know what? At the end of the day, when he walked out and he got the applause.
A huge applause.
It went on extended.
It was still going when they came back from after showing the house guests, like, staring at his picture on the memory wall.
Well, maybe it's not the end of the day for him.
I don't know.
All right, so Julie's like, hey, no booze. Good job.
It's a huge accomplishment these days.
But he was blindsided. I mean, that's been the theme this season so far. You're gonna get blindsided, but you still beast mode cowboy.
All right. So Julie's like, who are you the most disappointed in?
Derek.
Wow, someone is actually disappointed in Derek for once. Usually all the blame goes on Cody.
You think for somebody not that bright, he wouldn't get the whole picture, but he totally got it.
Well, he said that he had something special with Derek.
Yeah.
Even more special than what he had with Amber. So I made that part up.
Did loyalty cost you the game? Yeah, Julie, it did. My mom said I wasn't the brightest crayon in the box.
Caleb!
He's not smart.
Julie was like, well, you had the biggest hand in getting rid of Frankie last week. Do you regret that now?
Nope, because he don't respect him.
Oh my gosh! Caleb totally called out Frankie.
Thank that baby.
It is such a good thing that they showed us that Frankie clip because
I loved it.
It would have not made sense without that.
Exactly. All right, so they
I guess
had the
he's not
goodbye.
gonna meet Bieber.
Who cares?
Caleb cares.
He's better off. All right, so they have the goodbye messages.
And there was another moment because Derek freaking threw Cody under the bus.
So Cody evicted you. Wow. He's really transparent.
Yeah. Well, to us anyway. Apparently not to the other house guests.
So then it was time for Caleb to be whisked away.
Oh my God.
And all this guy could do is this in front of Julie while she's trying to read.
I think Julie was getting pretty pissed. She was like, effing Thursday Night Football! I was waiting for her to, like, just take out a freaking chainsaw or something and be like, now it's mine!
I was waiting for her to stick her pointy shoe up his butt.
I don't know.
Move it!
But Caleb's arm will now be removed as punishment.
Exactly. Be hung up on the front door. Alright, so there's another show this week.
Yeah,
Oh my
usually
God.
when we get down to the final three, we see the beginning of the first part of the HOH competition, but this time, nope.
Not for you. Alright, so
We'll see that on Friday.
That'll play out on Friday. There's no Sunday show, thank God.
No Tuesday show.
Only Wednesday.
Friday, and Wednesday.
We're almost done, kids. We're almost ready to beat the pig with a stick.
Caleb.
This one. All right.
You know Caleb loves that.
You know it. All right. Well, maybe we can use the stick that's holding up Cody's head to beat that pig with.
No!
All right, guys. You know we love you. See you back here, same place, same time on Friday night.
Oh, since we're down to the final three, I want you guys to be honest and let us know in the comments how this final three matches up with your preseason picks.
And who do you want to win?
Yes.
All right, till next time.
Much love.
Edit.